They're not in their graves.
What's up, ghouls and gals? It's me, Ron here, and I'm with the main man.
Yo, what's going on, man? Sid Retro, we out here, man. Retro Culture 727, man. We're back. Another episode for y'all.
Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? Tonight, we're going to be talking about Anaconda, and we're also going to be shooting the shit on some little trailers that me and Sid have seen throughout the week and stuff like that. But first off, before we start, how the fuck you been, Sid? What you been up to, man? What'd you get into this week?
Oh man, it's been pretty chill week, man. It's been a little rainy, you know what I'm saying? But I was downtown hanging out yesterday with my mom. Yeah. Some oysters, you know what I'm saying? Was chilling, man. Just been hanging out, really. Been a nice little lazy week. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna gear up for this weekend though. We got a lot of stuff going on this weekend.
Hell yeah. Sit out here living the good life, man. You're chilling on the beach, eating oysters. Damn.
Yeah. Florida shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
The oysters are $1. You know what I'm saying? They're $1 oysters, you know what I'm saying? So.
Buddy. Meanwhile, I'm over here in the fucking baking Texas sun, fucking dying to death, answering 911 phone calls for people that are like, oh, I just wanted to make sure the service was working. It works. It's 911. It's never not going to fucking work. What are you talking about?
Yep, we got to send it. You should have sent the ambulance anyway. Pick her ass up.
I should have sent the fucking police to go pick them up. That's what I should have done.
Wellness check.
Because they about to bust down your door, girl. They're going to give you a fucking door check. Knock, knock.
It just didn't sound right, officer. It didn't sound right.
Got this crazy lady. We got what do they call her? We got a 96er. That's like the code for like a crazy person. So whenever you're like, if you're ever around the police or like somebody and you hear, we got a 96er, you're like, oh, there's a crazy motherfucker out here. Where he at? Where they at?
Like 86 to 96.
Yeah, 86 to 96. He's right here. He's right here. He's right here. He goes, oh, fuck, no, not me. Because I'm just Sid. I'm Sid Retro. No.
Yes, indeed. What about you, man? What you been up to?
Nothing, man. This week, man, I just been like always been working, busting my ass, working. Been editing these movie reviews and stuff like that. I checked out Karen, which you need to check out Karen. That's fucking utterly hilarious. You fucking love that movie. Yeah, it's like have you ever seen Tommy Wiseau's The Room? He's like, I did not hit her. I did not.
No, Lisa, why?
Yeah, Lisa, no, why? It is like, I don't want to say that it's acted that badly because it isn't, but it is like that level of like fucking film. Like it is like where you're like, this is so fucking bad. Why did they make this?
It's like the production bad, or is the acting so bad that it just outshines the production?
Well, like the acting isn't that bad, but like it's just like so like generic and corny, and it makes it feel like a Lifetime movie, and it kind of comes off as like these people or the director and writer of this movie, which is a guy named Daniel Koch or Damien Koch, I think is his name, and it makes it seem as if like he wrote this like unironically, and he was just like, I'm gonna make this like hard hitting, fucking nail biting, fucking edge of your seat type fucking statement about like these racial injustices that are happening out there and these fucking Karens, and it just comes off as like so after school fucking special, dude. It's so like lackluster. And she's basically like a racist Dennis the Menace. Like she's just like running around like knocking people's trash cans over. She's like, you're black, I don't like you. And I'm like, what, Karen? They're gonna beat your ass, Karen. In the real world, they would have beat that ass already. The first time they see you knocking down those trash cans, kicking them over, fucking going like that in the window, they're gonna fucking beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I mean, does Karen get her ass whooped in the movie?
Karen, you know what? I don't want to spoil it, but Karen gets a little bit more than an ass whooping in the movie. We'll just say that she gets a little bit more than an ass whooping. But Karen is kind of one of these weird like racists. Like she's one of those racists that's like secretly attracted to like the other race, but she doesn't want to like admit it. Like there's like scenes where it's like she's looking out the window and she sees like the couple like kind of doing their thing, and she's kind of like, oh, I kind of like this. She's like, okay, and like she does like the Jacob's wife's thing. She's like gonna like start touching herself, and then like the kid comes in, and she's like, get out of here, get out of here.
Whoa, dang.
Yeah,
Okay.
that Karen's kind of like, I don't think I'm racist. I think,
Yeah, I can't be racist. I masturbate to black guys.
yeah. She's like, I like my neighbors. I like my neighbors. But yeah,
Exactly.
that's kind of what I got into. I got into that. I checked out Malignant. But I
And,
kind of
oh, basket case, you said, right?
yeah,
Basket.
Malignant. I know it's taking the internet by storm right now. Everybody's
It
talking
is.
about it. But honestly, my quick little thought on Malignant is just that it's one of those films that's going to leave you kind of thinking to yourself, like, what is this? What the fuck did I just watch? You know what I mean? Not a bad way, and not a bad way. It's gonna leave you thinking like, what is this? Do I like this? Do I hate this? Is this good? Is this intentionally bad? And that's kind of my thing. I think a lot of people kind of, not that I'm saying that like, oh, I'm a film critic, I see things other people do or whatever, but I think a lot of people didn't realize that this movie is supposed to be kind of like bad. Like he's paying homage to like I said, like Basket Case, Chud, like those movies that are just like they're bad but good. You know what I mean? Like they're like
Right.
low budgety
Okay.
bad good movies. Like, and that's kind of what this movie is. Yeah, and I like that James Wan wrote it with his wife. She comes out in the movie too, and it's a very like wacky movie. It's very over the top, and like I said, it's like Basket Case. Whenever you see what's happening and you see this thing, what it looks like, you're like, oh my god, this thing is so fucking ugly. That's one thing I can say. Gabriel, the monster that's in the back of Homegirl's head, is the ugliest thing that I have seen like in a long time. I will say that. That is that. When I first saw that, I literally stopped what I was doing because I was editing a video, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, "That is gross." I was like, "That is the grossest thing that I've seen in a long time." So that is really good. So that's my quick thought on
So
that.
he looks like the meatball from like Aqua Teen Hunger Force or what? Like
He looks like if you saw the Aqua Teen Hunger Force meatball, but in real life, like realistic, like oozing, dripping meat. That's kind of what it looks like, and like it's kind of like he has like this weird like sunken in like black skeletal skin, and it's like, and it has like the hands like real like that, and they're like the hands are like kind of like sunken into the body, and they're like,
oh wow.
he's like screaming and shit, and he screams and he feeds off of electricity, like he eats electricity. So it's fucking inventive as shit, dude.
Okay, I gotta like I gotta check this weird shit.
And they do the movie cool. In the beginning, you can hear like he's sucking the juice out of the fucking movie, like he's sucking the electricity out of the fucking movie. And and like in the beginning, it shows like the nurses, and they're just like, that's the first thing they say. They're like, he eats electricity, and they're like, what the what? And they're like, yeah, he eats electricity. I was like, what? I was like, that's so fucking cool.
That's weird as fuck.
And he's powerful. He's super strong. He's super powerful. He can like lift a fucking car if he wanted to. Yeah, he's strong like that.
I'm confused. All right.
Yeah, I think that. But right now, Sid's reaction right now is like 75% of the people that have watched Malignant, they're like, I'm confused. What the fuck? And I am one of those 75% of the people that was like, I'm confused. What the fuck? Do I like this? I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm like, it's just, it does sound crazy. Definitely sounds crazy. So it's not just you. Because you're explaining it, and I'm still like trying to, I'm like, what the
Speaking
fuck?
of crazy, did you watch the trailer for The Matrix? The new Matrix Resurrection?
Yes, I did. The Matrix
Did you?
Resurrection. Yes, man. That shit was that came out of nowhere. I mean, I know they were like filming it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the Matrix 4 trailer when I woke up that day. You know what I'm saying? I was like, holy shit.
No. Hell
This
no,
is
I wasn't
good.
either. I wasn't either, dude. And I like that they're basically doing Matrix 1, but turned on its head. Like, what if Neo took the other pill?
Yeah, like a prequel type thing, or like
Well,
I don't know,
yeah,
kind of like a
because
reboot
Morpheus
type
is young
thing.
now, right? Morpheus is young now.
Yeah, they changed. You know, I was like, damn, why'd they have to change? What, you know what I mean? Like, why you couldn't get my man in there?
Yeah, where's Lawrence Fishburne? Huh?
Why you couldn't get Lawrence Fishburne in there? Where Larry at?
Yeah, was he too busy filming a Pee Wee Herman reunion special that he couldn't come out and fucking
Cowboy Curtis.
Yeah, I knew you would know that. I knew you would fucking know that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Cowboy Curtis is the man. but that guy that they replaced him with is a really dope
Candyman.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Candyman. Yeah, it is.
Candyman, dude.
Yeah, that's right. He's dope.
And he's Black Manta.
Yeah, exactly. He gets all
he's
the dope.
He's taking up all the good roles, man. He's Morpheus. He's Candyman. He's Black Manta.
if they don't get him, they get like Mahershala Ali or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's like those two dudes are just like, all right, if we don't get him, we'll cast.
Yeah, where's Mahershala Ali? Oh, he's playing Blade. Get Candyman. Get Candyman. Yeah, get Candyman.
Yeah, he's doing Can. All right, fuck it.
Yeah,
but yeah. It was interesting to see the cast. But then they got the what's her name? The
Trinity.
Yeah, the short hair. Right?
Yeah. They got her back. They got Trinity back. They got of course Keanu Reeves, who like now he's so engulfed in like being John Wick, that John Wick persona, that when I watched the trailer, I was like, this is just John Wick. I was like, he's John Wick. I was like, this is just
John Wick, but in a different
John Cyberwick.
He's like on a free guy mode.
Yeah. He's Johnny Silverhand, his character from Cyberpunk 2077. You really need to play that, dude. Just Keanu Reeves comes out in it, and it's basically all Cyberpunk 2077 is Johnny Mnemonic, the movie. That's all it is, but in a game.
Yeah, that sounds right up my alley.
It's fucking fun as hell. And this, you know what? Now that I'm talking about Cyberpunk, The Matrix is very much a Cyberpunk type fucking movie, man. Like 100%.
I didn't really get that much of a Cyberpunk vibe with this trailer, though. It's very bright. It's very different from the other Matrix trailer. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know, like where this is going, because the style is different. Completely different.
I think that lends itself to the idea of him picking the other pill. You know what I mean? Like he picked the other pill, and now everything's different. He never went into the Matrix. He stayed working at the office. He never left the office. So whenever he meets Trinity, when they show him meeting Trinity, right? And she's like, you know me? He's like, I don't fucking know you. Who are you? He's like, I never even met you ever, right? He's like, no, you're the chosen one. You're Neo. You know kung fu. He's like, no, I do paperwork. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting though. The fight scenes and everything look pretty good. The slow mo was there. You know what I mean? But what are they gonna do new to bring? You know what I'm saying? Like they like invented like they invented like cameras for the Matrix, right? To get that shot, and they changed the way movies were filmed after that.
Yeah.
What are they gonna try to bring to the table with this here? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're doing Inception motorcycle fucking.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Like, what are we doing with
this? But the Matrix, man, like it is. Even if you hate it or love to hate it or love it or whatever, the Matrix is innovative. Bullet time. Oh my god, dude! The first Matrix, that is so iconic. That scene where he's just like blocking the bullets, and then they do the remember everybody back in the day, I'm gonna do the Matrix, right? Everybody said that shit right back in the day. I'm gonna do the Matrix, and then of course the crane kick, dude. The Matrix is so iconic. That first Matrix movie, the second one is the second one, and then the third one.
Popcorn. Get the popcorn and Coke. Part 3, just you got mech suits and shit. It's going.
They're like Gundam, anime, all this stuff. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck were y'all smoking when y'all made this? The Wachowski sisters.
They were like, right, and then with the new one, is it both sisters? I don't know.
It's just the one.
I think it's just the one. So that's where I was like, well, I'm excited, but I'm also like reluctant at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I saw some things that I did like in this trailer, but I really hope that they try to bring something new to the table with it. Because we know John Wick, we know Keanu can fight. So we already got that established. So
he's badass. He's a badass. And he never ages somehow.
So, with the villain or whatever, let's see how the new Agent Smiths are. They kind of showed us like the new Agent Smith.
I think he's Neil Patrick Harris, the new Agent Smith. He looks like he's the bad guy almost, Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He's kind of talking to like Neo, right? And he's kind of like, oh, why are you doing this? And like, well, what made you come back over here? Right? He's asking him like all these questions and stuff. And then that other guy that looks like a generic Mr. Smith was talking to him too, right? He was just like, well, you know what, whatever. I don't remember exactly what he was telling him, but I remember like he was telling him some shit.
Yeah, for real. So it'll be interesting to see what they're gonna do with this, with the fight scenes and the CGI and the camera angles and shit.
Definitely.
Hopefully they get crazy with it, because I hope they get, I hope they do something crazy, man.
Definitely. And speaking of doing something crazy, I heard that Venom: Let There Be Carnage is going to only be 90 minutes long. It's only going to be an hour and 30 minutes long. Yeah, they said that this movie is going to be quick, simple, gonna cut to the chase. That basically Andy Serkis, who's directing this guy, or my man Golem, the guy who played Golem and all the fucking apes in the Planet of the Apes.
Andy Serkis is the man.
Yeah, dude. When it comes to stop motion, he's a legend, dude. That motherfucker could beat Godzilla. he could do anything. Yeah, I want to see a Godzilla movie with Andy Serkis in the mocap suit being Godzilla.
Shit, who plays Godzilla in the shit now?
They just put it in a computer. They just put it in the.
They just CGI the whole thing. Like, fuck it, right?
They have what they call I think they call them cinematics or animatics or something, where they already have it like kind of all like done. They're kind of like, this is what we want to happen, and like just
walks by itself and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, Andy Serkis is directing this, and apparently it's going to be 90 minutes long. And according to him, he was just like, hey, like, I know y'all don't want to see a 3-hour Venom movie. Y'all want to see a movie where like he sees Carnage, they meet, they fight. That's the movie. He's like, and that's the movie that I'm gonna give you.
Keep it simple. It's fucking Carnage, bro. Like,
like we don't need
2 hours. We don't need a
serial killer. That's all the motivation we need. That's why he wants to kill Venom. That's why he wants to kill people, because he's a serial killer. That's it. He doesn't want to
30-minute origin story. Let's get the fucking bodies dropping. You know what I'm saying?
We only have to see him in jail for like 10 minutes, and we establish, oh, he's bad. Okay. And maybe show like the news, somebody on the news is just like, he killed a bunch of people or something. And you're like, oh, okay, there. Yeah, like that's all we need. That's all we need.
Very short origin story. Yeah. He's in jail. He's fucking gets the shit. And they can't control him. There it is.
Dude, what did the Spider-Man animated series do? They did it like in 30 seconds. They were like, that's Cletus Cassidy. The Carnage thing's on top of him. You're like, okay. You're like, okay, cool. Yeah, I got it.
Red Venom, with it. Fucking cool. I fuck with the Red Venom. Sweet.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, like dope. Yeah, you don't need to know why. You don't need to know why. Yeah.
What? The other Venom is a chick, and with
whatever.
blue?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Chicken
cool. Fuck it. Yeah, Spider-Man's gonna come and he's gonna fight all of them. Hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
They got like one that's like a yellow one, isn't there? Like a yellow.
Yeah, Screech. They have Screech. They have a lot of different ones. They have one the yellow one that has like the fire hair, and then they have a green looking one, and then they have Carnage, and then they have that other one that's like a bluish like black one that can it shape shift. Its power is just like the shape shift, like it can make all the weapons like whatever it wants.
Okay, yeah, they'd all be doing that shit.
And I feel like Carnage is like the most powerfulest one, right? Like he's his symbiote's like the strongest, isn't it?
I don't know. He's always been the most violent. You know,
I think that's what it is, right? He's more willing to like do crazy shit with it. Yeah.
Yeah, he always got like an axe. He's always like fucking.
Yeah, he always has an axe, right? He's always like, he's like shooting axes at people and shit. Yeah, and I used to like that his webs, when he would shoot his webs, they were like the skin, like it was his skin would like come out. And it would just be, and I was like, oh, that's so fucking cool. I was like, that's so fucking metal.
Yeah, Carnage is no joke. So yeah, I'm glad to hear 90 minutes, man. That's what a superhero movie that it should be 90 minutes, man.
Yeah, unless it's like an event film, like a Avengers movie or something. We can rock with a 2-hour Avengers movie or whatever.
Yeah, that's like 5 fucking superheroes in one movie.
You're
gonna need some time. You're gonna need some time, especially. You know.
But you're right though. We already met Venom. We already met him. We know who he is. We've known him since the fucking 90s. That's it. We know what he does.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if Venom can stop him.
Yeah, what they need to do is stop fucking around and let one of my mans that fucking slings the webs being one of the fucking movies, man. I don't care if it's Peter Parker. I don't care if it's Gwen Stacy Spider-Man. I don't care if it's Ben Reilly, Miles Morales. Let one motherfucker with a Spider-Man costume be in the fucking movie, dude. God damn.
Venom. Yeah, can Spider-Man be in the Venom universe, please? Can we get that? It sounds insane to even.
It sounds crazy. Yeah, for us to be like they have 2 Venom movies and not a drop of fucking Peter Parker or Spider-Man. Not any motherfucker with any web-related fucking powers are in this fucking movie.
And they all live in New York. So
and I don't even think Venom shot any webs in the first Venom movie. Did he shoot a? Did he do that? Did he do that?
I don't think he did. You're right.
I think he just did his hand, right? Like he would be like he would do his like.
What was that? He would just do like that white snot shit though. What the fuck was that, right?
Yeah, he would shoot out like his thing was he just mimicked Spider-Man. Remember, he was like, oh, he does that, I'm gonna do that too. He just did like that right here. Remember, he would shoot out from like his
He had a little white patch on the top.
Yeah, he just copied him. I think Venom's it was just like the skin, but he would dye it white, like it would come out white for some reason.
Yeah, he just liked the look of it.
Yeah, right. That's weird, right? Like Venom's not even a spider, and he just was like, "I like Spider-Man." Oh, that was his whole thing, right? He was like, "I want to be the evil Spider-Man," right? Like that was like his thing, right?
I mean, he was the suit was Spider-Man's first. The black
So it kind of was like, suit. I think the suit was like, we like the spider thing, so we're gonna keep doing that. He's like, so we're gonna keep doing that.
Fucking Spider-Man got rid of the symbiote and he picked it up. Yeah. And that's when, he's like, all right, fuck it, you're gonna be like a bad guy type.
Yeah, shit. He's like, we're gonna be kind of a bad guy. Yeah, he's like, well, at least in the Venom movies, they're like, we're gonna be a little bit of a bad guy, but mostly a good guy.
Yeah. Basically a good guy, yeah. So Carnage, can't wait. I'll be seeing that in theaters for sure, man.
I can't wait to watch that, man. And speaking of new movies, man, there's this Melissa McCarthy movie called The Starling that is going to hit Netflix next week, and apparently it hit the Toronto International Film Festival, or TIFF as everybody calls it, and it got like brutally fucking massacred, dude. Like people were just kind of like saying like, why did you make this? This is fucking a waste of time. This is bad. This is stupid. It stars Melissa McCarthy, Chris O'Dowd from the IT Club. Have you seen that show, the IT Club? The British guys.
Oh, the IT Crowd?
Yeah, IT Crowd. There you go. Sorry. The IT Crowd. Yeah, he comes out in the IT Crowd. Chris O'Dowd, Melissa McCarthy, who, oddly enough, Chris O'Dowd came out in the fucking Thor movie. He came out in Thor 2. Remember, he was trying to date Thor's girlfriend for a little while.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was trying to date Natalie Portman in the Thor movie, Thor 2. Yeah, it stars them too. They play like lovers, and they a kid of theirs dies. They have like a miscarriage or something like that. And then Melissa McCarthy, I guess, loses it, and then a bird starts talking to her, and she spends the movie like trying to kill the bird. And people were just kind of like, "This is dumb as fuck."
Is it like a cartoon bird?
No, a real one.
Like it's a real talking bird. Like
like it talks to her. Yeah. Like Woody Woodpecker or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Like why? Like who the fuck greenlit? Well, she has a fan base, and they'll pretty much.
Oh yeah.
They'll pretty much see whatever. They don't really give a fuck, man.
Except for Thunder Force, ain't nobody was watching that shit.
No, that was straight to Netflix, right?
Yeah. Even Netflix was like, we're gonna let that one maybe die. We're gonna maybe let that one just die on the flicks.
They're not renewing the license.
We're just gonna let that one go into the ether. Let that one just Speaking of that, there has to be a couple of Netflix films that they just kind of like they kind of just like we can't have all of them on here.
Like there you go, Tubi.
Yeah, take that one. Yeah, take that one.
Want these crumbs left? Here you go.
They're like, just edit out the part where it says Netflix original. Y'all can have that one. Y'all can have that one.
I don't know how they probably have that shit streaming somewhere else because
or they just delete it and then nobody else ever sees it ever again, or nobody ever wants to. Netflix makes so many like throwaway movies, man. They're like kind of like now there's no bargain bin at Walmart. It's just it goes on Netflix and it's either good or nobody watches it.
Well, I feel like they like the movies are already done and then they pitch it to Netflix and then
because nobody else wants it. Nobody, and Netflix like,
they're like, all right, fuck it, put it on.
Yeah, Netflix. they're like, we'll pad up the library. He goes, we need a little bit of more movies. He goes, we got rid of fucking The Grinch That Stole Christmas. It's not going to be back for another 2 months.
Like, we got 50 more titles in crime dramas that we need to fill. Like, all right, what do you got? You know what I'm saying?
Remember back in the day, Netflix used to have weird ass categories. It used to be like lesbian crime drama with a fucking rope tie fetish. And you're like, what the fuck? What? Huh? Like, it would be like the weirdest fucking things ever.
Yeah, I'd always be like searching in there because Netflix, they started out like I used to like order the movies online. Like you pick out
the envelope.
I think you can still do it. I think it's you can still do it now.
On the website only though.
It's like 3 movies a month, or like 3 movies at a time. And they send them out and you mail them back out. And I used to always be in there, international horror, going in there, trying to find all the good movies that, Blockbuster and the Suncoast didn't have, because there was a lot of stuff out there.
You're like search Harry and the Hendersons, Mac and me.
Well, you weren't able to like look up movie titles at Blockbuster or Suncoast.
No, not at all.
Call them and be like, "Yo, you got fucking Ghostbusters 2 or whatever," and they'd have to go check. And okay, yeah, I got it. But if like
they'd be like, "Hold on."
Yeah, exactly.
No, we don't got it. No, we don't got it.
For real, right? Akira, never heard of it. Nah, don't have it. You're like,
what? No, we don't have a cure for whatever you're talking about.
How do you spell it? Nope, didn't come up.
No, it didn't come up in didn't come up in the system.
Well, Netflix was cool because they always had like those like bootleg movies or old movies backwards.
Yeah.
Old shit. So that was cool, man. So I fuck with those old ass.
Hell yeah, dude. Speaking of Blockbuster and Netflix and old nostalgic movies, tonight, ghouls and gals, we are going to talk about a movie that I had kind of been wanting to talk about for a while. We're going to be talking about Anaconda.
Anaconda. When you can't breathe, you can't scream.
All right, ghouls and gals. Here we go. Anaconda, as you all know, stars Jennifer Lopez, and it also stars Ice Cube.
Yeah. West Side.
So what did you think of fucking Anaconda, Sid? When was the last time that you saw Anaconda?
I think it was probably on like a USA network or something like 10 years ago. I haven't seen it in its entirety like since it first came out. You know what I mean? But it's been a while, but this was a very interesting watch, man. This is pretty watch. You know, the first scene, like it opens up with like some action and shit. You're like, what the fuck is going on here?
You got Danny Trejo, a badly dubbed Machete, aka Danny Trejo, and they had some like ethnic British person like do the dub for him. He was like, oh dear, a snake, and he was like, oh hey. It was so bad that fucking even Hulu was like, we're not gonna try to even generate subtitles for that. We don't even know what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah, that was terrible, man. They kind of like tried to introduce this character for some reason. And then they tied Danny Trejo in here. Did he have more scenes? Did they cut like this whole story, like this weird John Voight shit? Because you know
he must have interacted with John Voight at some point or something. I feel like you're right. All right, like they maybe they're partners or something, and they were kind of like, we don't need that.
Yeah, I think they cut it out because I think him and John Voight were doing some shit, and then they cut. In the later on in the movie, there was like a newspaper clipping, and he pulls it off the wall, and it's John Voight and Jenny Trejo, and they're like,
he's like,
yeah, but I feel like they were probably doing something. But anyway,
that was definitely a plot point that they didn't see all the way through, or didn't even attempt to see all the way through. They were just kind of like, well, we didn't like Danny Trejo for whatever reason. Like that's what it kind of felt like.
They killed him off in the first 5 minutes. It's like, what the fuck? It's like they introduced the character to kill himself. I'm like, I guess this is serious. All right, fuck
this
all right, like a badass. Like when Danny Trejo was like, fuck this man.
Yeah, he's like, I'm outie.
He's a snake coming. Fuck that. Yeah, that was surprising for real.
And speaking of John Voight, what the fuck was John Voight doing in this movie? I don't understand what sort of fucking accent he was doing or what he was doing in general. I just remember him doing this accent that he looked like kind of like a shitty version of a non-Italian Al Pacino. He was just like, it's been a long... Oh my God! The Anaconda's gonna get you, Sid! Yo!
Man. Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought he was dead. They must have been still alive.
I thought he was still hungry after eating Owen Wilson. He was like, wow.
Wow. What's going on? No. I'll save you. Hold on. Let me jump in the water.
Ka-chow. Ka-chow.
Yeah. My bad.
For
John Voight, you were talking about John Voight.
Yeah, John Voight, he comes out in that movie and I don't know what kind of accent he was doing. Sound like a shitty like non-Italian Al Pacino. He was just like, it's been a long time since I've been with a woman.
It was like some weird Marlon Brando fucking
Godfather type stuff. Yeah.
That fucking stupid ponytail.
Yeah, he had like no hair in the front. He's like, but that's just a ponytail glued onto the back of his head, and
he's just like mean mugging everybody the whole time. Yeah. Like people would just be having a whole conversation. You look over at him, and he's just
like that.
Yeah, for real. Like you'd never survive in the jungle.
Yeah, he's like, what did he say? What did he say? He's like, 5 whiskeys. There's breakfast in the river.
Yeah, Yeah, John Voight was fucking.
I love that, and I
He
love
was
what.
a menacing piece of shit.
Yeah, apparently he's a piece of shit in real life because he has like a terrible fucking relationship with his daughter Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those of y'all that don't know, that's Angelina Jolie's dad, John Voight. And for those of y'all that don't know, Angelina Jolie made out with her brother multiple times on the red carpet. Do you remember that shit, Sid? Do you remember? What the fuck was that?
And nobody cared. It was hot.
Yeah, everybody was just like, well, they're both hot. The other one looks like a guy, Angelina Jolie. It's like two Angelina Jolies making out. Fuck it.
Yo, for real.
John Voight was like, it's been a long time since I've been with a woman.
That wasn't my daughter and my
son. Wearing a wig.
Yeah, I don't know. He was definitely playing the part on here. He was really weird. He was super rapey vibes.
Even when he wasn't trying to be rapey, like he was just like talking, like when he was cutting the fish, even Owen Wilson was like, "Wow, are you gonna rape that fish? No, don't do that.
Stop watching J-Lo sleep."
Yeah, he was just like, "Hey, it's been a long time. It's been a long time."
Yeah, man. John Voight. He did a good job, man. You know, actually, I didn't remember how small this cast is.
Yeah, it's like 5 people.
That's it.
The main cast is like who? J-Lo, John Voight, Ice Cube, the British dude, and Owen Wilson, and then you have like the background characters that die like within the first like 30 minutes. And the bug guy, the guy that looks like the lead singer from fucking Queens of the Stone Age. Yeah, he looks exactly like that guy. And it was so weird. Like now that I watched it as an adult, I was just like, oh, is he gonna start singing? He's like, I can go with the flow.
Is this Jungle Cruise?
Yeah, the Rock's gonna come out. He's gonna start singing that song from Moana. I was gonna attempt to sing it, but I don't even know like the words of the song.
John Voight, he probably did the best job acting.
Oh, because he's the best actor in the movie.
Yeah, right. I mean, he did. Yeah, I didn't like him in the movie. I was like, this guy's a piece of shit.
No, yeah, you know what? Like, that means that he did a good job, because he was supposed to be like a piece of shit. But like what you were saying earlier, you were like, everybody in this movie, like Owen Wilson, Ice Cube, J-Lo, they were like, did they not know how to act before this movie? And I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah, this is like early Ice Cube acting, early J-Lo acting, man, and you can definitely tell.
I need to get back to LA with my cellular phone.
Yeah, in the traffic. You know what I mean?
And then the rich guy, yeah.
Yeah, it was funny that they put like Ice Cube in this movie to kind of bring like an urban element to it. You know what I mean? Like it was like Ice Cube, he's listening to rap music. You know what I'm saying? It's Ice Cube. He's like, I'm the cameraman.
Yeah.
Right? Get this on tape. Get this on tape.
Watch out! It's coming after you! Right? He kept saying that. Watch out!
Yeah. He was trying to like sacrifice himself too.
They were like, you don't gotta do that.
Like, I'll chase him up the stairs. And she was like, you don't have no legs. He was like, oh yeah. She's like, all right. He was like, okay.
I like your Ice Cube. Your Ice Cube's good.
It was so weird. This is like the second Ice Cube movie that we watched, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're on an Ice Cube.
We're on like an Ice Cube.
Yeah, the next we're gonna watch Friday after this.
Oh man, we got to do like a real bad Ice Cube movie, like something like what is it like Wild Hogs or some shit.
Wow, he did the movie with Fred Durst that directed the Long Shots.
Okay, we should.
Fred Durst directed that one. Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, let's watch that. Yeah, fuck yeah, he's a legend on the direct. After that, the Travolta movie, I'm tuning in. That was so bad, it's amazing.
I like whenever John Travolta's in that movie and he like chokes some guy. He's like, "I could kill you," the way he says it.
Oh man, Travolta is amazing.
Oh
he embodied that role right there.
And his haircut, right, it's like right here, like that.
The bad wig haircut, yeah.
And you got fucking Devin Sawa idle hands.
Yeah, I love that movie, man. But
we have to review that movie. I want to review that movie so badly just to have a reason to fucking watch it again.
Yo. Oh, what was the other chick in this movie? Owen Wilson's chick.
Oh God, I do not remember who she
was.
was.
Unmemorable.
Yeah,
She was so like boring. Like I kind of like. I was like, she's like a wholesome person, like wholesome little innocent person.
yeah, but also like really horny.
Yeah, she just didn't really provide anything to this, man.
Let's go fuck in the rainforest. She's like, wow, okay, yeah. And then fucking John Voight comes out of nowhere and he's like, oh, there's a wild boar. He'll go for your eyes. He'll go for your eyes.
I'm gonna shoot this.
You know what I thought was funny about that? He shot that boar, and Owen Wilson made the chick carry the boar with John Voight. Did you hear that? Right? She was like, okay, okay, you didn't even kill it. Okay, I'll carry it.
Yeah. He's like, we'll eat for 6 days. I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah. He's like, wow, I guess I like pork. Okay.
Yeah. Ice Cube like, what? Food?
Food? We hungry.
That was it. He just said food, and then they cut the scene. I was like,
right? He had like a whole something else to say. He was just like, food?
Yeah, and that was it. I was like, okay.
And yeah, Joe was like, jazz, food, okay.
Yo, these characters, the European guy, he was.
Oh yeah, the little European British dude, right?
Yeah, he was annoying. He was annoying but funny. You know what I mean?
My favorite part with him was the part that I was telling you about was with him and Ice Cube. When Ice Cube just like, yeah, can't wait to go back with my cellular phone, and the traffic's like, don't get me started, Cube. when they do that.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's like, yeah, let's go back home. Yo, do you know if they filmed this anywhere outside of this? Because I feel like this was like shot like low, like I don't know, man.
You know what? Speaking of that, I was gonna bring that up. The ending of this movie, or like the last half of this movie, gives me real like Universal Studios fucking vibes, right? Like it feels like you're on a ride, right? Like you're on a Universal Studios ride.
Where is this?
Like everything from the snake and everything, right? It's like, oh, and the snake's gonna pop up, and it's like.
Yeah, I think the snake was really good in this movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Snake was definitely the star of the show, man. The snake killed it, bro.
As it should be, and as it should have. This movie lives and dies by how well the practical effects are, how well the special effects are, everything. And I have to say, like, they spent what did I say they spent on this? Like 35 or 40 million. And shows they were like, we're gonna put a lot of money on this snake because he is the fucking main star of the show. And they fucking did it, man. For all intents and purposes, they did a really good job of making this movie. And again, this movie came out in 1997 and it was directed by Luis Lozoya. This was his second to last film, and this was his most popular film with his other films being he did which one? Sniper, right? He did a movie called Sniper, I believe. And then he did one with was that the Stallone one that he did?
The Stallone one. Yep.
Yeah, The Specialist, right? The Specialist. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So he had a couple of movies where he was on a little bit of a hot streak for a second, and he's like I think he is an Aladdin filmmaker, because in the beginning of the movie, right, you see kind of like it has like an association with some sort of like Spanish broadcast company. I don't know if you saw that in the beginning.
I didn't.
But yeah, he made this movie, and this was his second to last movie. His last movie was like some unnotable movie that they, like he didn't really like do anything after Anaconda. His kind of ship kind of sailed after that. Boom.
Yeah. But those other movies weren't bad with the action entertainment blockbuster.
This was very much in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, this was definitely in it, man. And that snake, I really love the snake, man. The snake shots were really dope, man. Even though the CGI was questionable, sometimes you could tell, like,
it's 97.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't that many shots where I was like, look at this stupid robot snake here. You know what I mean? It was actually really good and believable, and it was menacing.
I want to say that they had like a puppet there. I think there might have been a puppet. Like they might have
an animatronic puppet for the snake.
Some fake snake skin on it or something, and just made it like, as real as possible. Constantly spray it with water so that way it looks all slimy and wet all the goddamn time. I mean, I think they did an amazing job with the snake.
The snake was really, really dope. The snake kill scenes.
Oh
were
God! Oh
fire.
yeah!
The snake
Oh
kills were
God!
fire, bro. I
Oh
think that
God!
the
Yeah.
Owen Wilson shit, man. I love that shit. I love the Owen Wilson thing.
Yeah, whenever he was like, he all of Owen Wilson all of a sudden did, yeah, he did like a turn and became like a bad guy, right? He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna help John Boyd. I like
Mhm.
pork. He makes a good pork sandwich. Yeah,
Let's just hear the guy out.
yeah.
I'm
Let's
we're
just hear
here
him out.
anyway, right?
Ka-chow.
His girl's like, "Who are you? What did you do to my boyfriend?"
He's like, well, we barely knew each other for like this 2 days, these 2 days.
Yeah, yeah, it
But
was.
yeah, he takes John Voight's side randomly. He's like, he could get us out of here. He knows the fucking roads and shit, and he doesn't even know, right? He's like a total fucking liar, right? Like
Yeah,
they kind of like allude to that, right? That John Voight isn't who he says he is, right? Like he's like a fucking. Because remember, he's like, oh yeah, they call the tribe this and that, and the guy's like, no, they don't. They don't call him that. And he's just like, oh, okay, you're right. He's like, okay.
yeah, yeah. That's it. When he fucking the snake fucking bit fucking Owen Wilson on the face.
Yeah, and he was like,
wrapped
oh.
him the fuck up.
And he swallowed him, swallowed
Yeah.
that motherfucker, and then that was dope. That was the dopest one in the movie. Whenever you see like the snake and it's like the mouth's like, that's fucking awesome. That was cool as fuck. I really liked that a lot. I also liked whenever they killed that guy with the fucking guy that was driving the boat, the one that had the flask. Whenever they killed him, that was fucking cool too.
Yeah, when he went out, yeah. What did? How did they kill? How did he get killed? Do you remember the kill scene? I'm trying to remember.
For the guy with the flask.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going in. And, look, I can actually bring it up right now. He was going into the to go save somebody else, and the Anaconda just came in and swooped him and fucking got his ass, dude. Like, watch, I'm gonna look it up right now. Oh yeah, it squeezed him. It did that fucking thing where it squeezes him to death, where it squished the fuck out of him. Like it got him. It was like he was like
constricted him to death.
Yeah. Dude, when they did that to John Voight, that was fucking dope, dude. And it's fucking I don't know how they did it. I almost want to say that they just got like a pink tube and like made it all wet, but that scene where you actually see the inside of the mouth and it's like swallowing him. It looks like if they may have gotten like a pink tube and put like some sort of like trash bag material like all inside of it to kind of like to make it look all like that.
That shit was crazy, right? And that snake bit fucking John Voight like twice.
Yeah, and John Voight was like, no. He's like, no, don't kill me. And dude, Anaconda, it didn't stop there at the first movie. They have 3 sequels and 1 crossover film, which is a Lake Placid crossover film, which is Anaconda versus the Lake Placid alligator. I don't know if you remember Lake Placid. It is the Betty White movie.
Yeah. No, I remember. Like, I've never seen it, but that's the alligator movie, right? This giant alligator.
Giant alligator movie with Betty White, and I think one of those, what's his name, man? Bill Paxton, one of those dudes comes out in those movies. Like Bill Paxton and the other guy that looks like Bill Paxton, the one that comes out in Casper. Those 2 dudes. I always get those 2 dudes mixed up. Bill Paxton, the guy from Casper. The dad from Casper.
Yeah, definitely. I forget. What's that guy's name?
He's the president from Independence Day.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
But Bill Paxton's dead now, but I always get, R.I.P. Bill Paxton. But yeah, dude, they have three. They have a total of 5 Anaconda movies. One of which is the Lake Placid one. One is the original one. Part 2 is Hunt for the Blood Orchid, which I saw in the movie theater. It was a one night only type of thing. They were like, we're gonna let this shit out for one night only because it's bad. And the 3rd one didn't come out for a long time, and it stars David Hasselhoff.
That's interesting. He's gonna save them from drowning.
I don't remember. I think he plays a scientist or a pharmaceutical scientist, and he's going to use the giant anaconda snake venom to do something. I don't remember all the way what it was about.
Oh man!
But back in the day, I don't know if you remember the game Quake.
Yeah. Heard it.
Okay.
I haven't played it, but I heard of Quake.
Yeah, they had Quake Anaconda mod, and it was to promote the Anaconda movie. And basically, what you could do was you would put this mod into the computer to the Quake game, and it would turn all of the bosses and stuff into the giant anaconda. They all would look like the giant anaconda.
That's dope.
So they did that, and actually, Anaconda has a long history of being a like online video game type thing. They have the Anaconda's arcade game, 2004, which was used to fucking advertise the Blood for Hunt Orchid, and they also made a second game called the Anaconda 3D Adventure game, and they also made another game called Snakes on a Babe to promote the last Anaconda movie, which is basically it was a picture of like a Playboy playmate, like fully nude, and she just had snakes all over them, and you just had to take all the snakes, covering the titties. It was like that, exactly like that. Yeah, it was exactly like that, and you just had to take all the snakes off to uncover the titties and whatever. But if you picked the wrong snake that was resembling the old school Anaconda snake, she'd get bit in the titty.
Oh man, yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I don't know about that game. That's crazy.
Yeah, you don't want the deflation of the titties, and you also don't want to play that game at work like I did today. No, I'm just kidding. But Anaconda has all of these like tie-in things and stuff like that. And then back in January of 2020, a reboot for the Anaconda series was announced. They announced a reboot for it, and no new news has been announced since then. They announced it back in January, and we haven't heard anything else besides that. And speaking of J-Lo's role and stuff, dude, J-Lo wasn't originally cast to be in this film. Originally it was Gillian Anderson from the X-Files that was going to play J-Lo's part.
Why? I wouldn't. Versus, and then like playing opposite like Ice Cube and. That probably would have been weird. Yeah,
originally it was either going to be Gillian Anderson or Juliana Margulies. I don't know if you remember her.
Juliana Margulies, no.
Yeah, she was like came out like in like the Tim Allen show. She came out like in a lot of stuff like that. She was a blonde chick, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it was going to be between her and.
Okay, I see her.
Yeah, okay. Right. She's like a blondie, right? Yeah, dude. It was gonna be no. She's I remember her now. She's the one that comes out in Men in Black.
Oh, she was in Men in Black.
The hot chick in Men in Black, the hot black-haired brunette in Men in Black, the one that's the alien. She has a snake in there too. She has a snake thing in the Men in Black. So yeah, she was supposed to come yeah. She was supposed to come out in Anaconda. It was either going to be her or Julia Anderson, but due to the X-Files and ER show going on both at the time, they were both on those shows. They didn't get to be in the movie, and instead of John Voight, we were going to have Gene Reno, the guy that comes out in Leon the Professional.
Yeah, that would have been way better.
We would have had him as the bad guy instead of John Voight.
That would have been so much better.
That would have been cool as fuck, dude. Okay, so imagine that cast. We have Gillian Anderson, the X-Files. We have Leon the Professional. And we have, I'm assuming still, I guess, Owen Wilson and everybody else. And Ice Cube.
Yeah. I would have just liked just to put Leon and, just put Gene Reno in there as the villain.
Yeah,
that Snake villain. Really dope with all the rest of the cast, because I feel like The Professional was the opposite of Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Gene Reno's a cool motherfucker, bro.
He's a badass. I like him in Leon.
John Voight, he just had that like safari game hunter kind of vibe for me on this.
You know what? And I have to say, John Voight, he's weird, but he plays his part. He plays his part really fucking well. He does really good in this movie. And I honestly can't name another John Voight movie aside from Butch Sundance and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and Anaconda. Like, I can't really name another John Voight movie besides that.
Yeah, he's done a lot of them, but I
know he's done a lot.
Not familiar with all his stuff. I know he does. He's done a lot of movies though, but I'm not a big fan of his. So
no, me either.
You know what I mean? Him and Brian Dennehy. I don't know if you know who that is.
Oh, dude, he was. I looked him up right now. He was in Deliverance.
Oh, what? Well, yeah, he was in. I don't know. I haven't seen Deliverance.
And he was in Holes. Remember, he has that line where he's like, Dad, it's too hot out here. I don't want to do this. Well, that's too damn bad. Yeah, that's his like famous line.
In Holes, that's like the dimension thing. Where they go.
No, Holes where he's like, with Shia LaBeouf, where he's like digging up those homes, yeah. Where they're on that camp.
I haven't seen that one either.
You never see the whole? Oh my god, dude! You need to watch Holes.
You
Yeah,
gotta watch Holes? Okay.
I'm gonna put up a clip of that where he's like, "That's too damn bad." It's the best. It's the fucking best. And apparently dude, oh my god, you are not lying. He has like so many fucking film credits, dude.
He is, but he's more like a, like the supporting actor. You know what I'm saying? Like he's never. Yeah. He's usually like a supporting actor or like a bad guy. Or
fun fact, he actually came out with J-Lo in another movie called U-Turn. That movie was also made in 1997, and that movie came out before Anaconda. So I want to say that the guy that directed Anaconda, yeah, he saw them together, and he was probably like, "Oh, they're good together." He's like, "I want to put them in something together."
Yeah, U-Turn. I remember watching it, and I remember renting it from the store, and I was like, "Oh, this wasn't bad."
What is that? Is it a drifter chooses to stop in the wrong time when his beloved Mustang develops engine problems? Things seem to pick up when sultry Grace McKenna asks him home to help fix her curtains. Oh, so it would. Okay. Oh, it's adapted from Stray Dogs. Oh, so this is like a thriller movie, right?
Yeah, it's like a thriller. You should check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Where can I watch this? Let me see. Oh, I have to get it on Amazon Prime for $2. Nah, that's not bad.
Yeah. Well, let's see if it's worth it. There's like U-Turn. There's like 5 of those movies too.
There's a Wrong Turn. Yeah, there's like a million Wrong Turn movies.
Oh, it's Wrong Turn. This is U-Turn, right?
Yeah, I was like, they have a bunch of sequels of the fucking J-Lo movie. I was like, I want to fucking watch that.
Yeah, my bad. Wrong Turn. Yeah,
dude. But yeah, Anaconda. I really enjoyed it. It was really a nostalgic watch for me, and this movie held up a lot better than I fucking thought it was. Yeah, I thought this movie was going to be silly and stupid, and I have to say, this movie, I mean, it's not as good as Jaws, but it kind of did what Jaws did for those type of movies. It was like leagues above anything else that's came out after it. Any sort of movie involving a snake has never been as good as Anaconda. Like, I'm just going to go on record by saying that.
Yeah, this is a solid, entertaining, very watchable flick, man. And it was cool to see, young Ice Cube, young J-Lo, Owen Wilson doing their thing, John Voight, they're all doing their thing, man. You know what I'm saying? The chemistry was pretty good with some of it. It was a little rocky, but, all in all, it was a good creature. It was a good snake movie, a good...
A little creature feature.
Yeah, it was a good creature feature. The snake was dope, man. They even had like snake camera angles.
Yeah, he would like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying?
The snake would scream like a fucking demon and shit. He'd be like, Rah! I was like, whoa!
They fucking shoot. This snake doesn't die, bro. This snake fucking. This is like the Jason Voorhees of fucking snake.
Man. It's like malicious.
Shot that bitch in the face. They stabbed that bitch. They put it on fire. Like, that bitch did not go down, bro, till the end. And then he was like, okay, fuck it, I'm out.
I'm out. Peace. I got babies over there, though.
Yo.
Right? They were like, there's a whole bunch of them over here. And I was like, oh, shit, run. But I thought that was cool.
Nest.
Yeah. I thought it was cool when they killed it finally. And I also thought the whole design, everything was fucking badass. I think the only thing that I can say negative about the film was that there was some bad acting, but it's a fucking snake movie. You know what I mean? It's not going to be perfect by any means at all. And it is silly. It is over the top. It is very 90s. It has that 90s action vibe. But nobody's been able to do it better. Like, nobody's been able to do a snake movie better than this movie. Like, I honestly can't remember any other good snake movies besides this one.
Yeah, this is, plus J-Lo's in it. What else?
Yeah, J-Lo's in it. And she's like not wearing a bra. Like, she doesn't believe in a bra in this movie.
Yeah, I think, man. Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. And if you hate Owen Wilson,
yeah, you want to see him die,
you should watch this because this you're gonna be like, you're gonna rewind this like this.
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh, you know what? I almost forgot about Snakes on a Plane. Do you think Anaconda is better than Snakes on a Plane?
I've never seen Snakes on a Plane.
You've never seen Snakes on a Plane? The Samuel Jackson?
Nobody really told me I gotta watch it. Is it so bad it's good?
Snakes on a Plane.
Is it as good as Anaconda?
You know what? I'm gonna have to say that Anaconda is better than Snakes on a Plane. Oh, and another fun fact: Julianne Margulies comes out on Snakes on a Plane.
Julia Margulies, who's
The one that was supposed to come out in Anaconda.
Oh, she's on Snakes on a
So like
Plane.
years later, she's just like, "Well, I'm on Snakes on a Plane." I want to say that Snakes on a Plane was more successful than Anaconda, though. Like, I want to say that
Snakes on a Plane, was that a theater release?
Yeah, Snakes on a Plane was a theater.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I remember like a lot of people buying, like going and renting it when it came out. Like when it was out of theaters, like people were like, "Yeah, you gotta rent, you gotta go watch Snakes on the Plane." Da da da.
Yeah.
But I was like, that shit just looked. It just, I don't know.
Yeah, dude, Snakes on the Plane. Snakes on a Plane was not better than fucking Anaconda. It only earned $15.25 million in its opening weekend, and in total, the film only grossed $62 million worldwide. Anaconda was made for 45, and it made like $180 worldwide. So yeah, Anaconda is the better movie. The proof is in the numbers.
Yeah, definitely. That Anaconda is definitely good. I kind of want to check out the other one, the part 2. See who's in the lead for part 2.
If I remember, they have some Asian dude as like the main guy. He's like an action hero type dude that they have in that movie.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And then I want to say that the third, like I said, the third Anaconda is the one with David Hasselhoff. That was funny as fuck.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm not ready for that one yet.
And they have snakes on a train. They have what was another snake movie? They have Piranaconda, which is exactly what it sounds like. Piranha and an anaconda. They have.
I wonder how many ripoffs they did of Anaconda.
They have
isn't there Python?
Python. Oh yeah, dude. What the fuck? I forgot about that. Yeah, Python. Python is a movie that came out in 2000, and it has Robert Englund, Will Wheaton, Jenna McCarthy, and William Zabka. Fucking Cobra Kai is in this movie.
Yeah, Python. Because I remember like Anaconda, like you said, it did really, really well. So everybody comes through after that. Now we start
do it too.
Mm-hmm.
And Python did what Anaconda couldn't do. Python is R-rated.
Oh snap! Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to check out I never really saw because I was like, oh man, that's just a fake Anaconda. It's not
dude, I'm gonna have to watch Python. Apparently, it says that Python is a 2000 made-for-TV comedy directed by Richard Kleber, and the film features several cult actors. So, like we said, it has Will Wheaton, fucking William Zabka, and all that shit. Wow. Okay.
We gotta check out some snake movies.
Yeah, some more snake movies, man. It seems that people really actually like this movie, dude.
It got a cult following, man. There's definitely a lot of Anaconda fans, bro.
They have a bunch of that. Is crazy. But there you have it, ghouls and gals. Anaconda. Did you want some? Does your Anaconda want some? If not, you better have bun, son, or hun. whatever your liking is to. But yeah, Anaconda. It was. I enjoyed it. I like seeing a very titillating Jennifer Lopez and a Owen Wilson and Ice Cube was good as well. I liked pretty much everybody in the movie, especially John Voight, that creepy motherfucker. Everything was good, man. I think in terms of rating this movie as it being a cult classic, this is like a fucking 8 out of 10 cult classic movie. But in terms of it being like a theatrical release, because this did come out in theaters and stuff like that, if I was watching this for the first time in theaters and I'm watching this today, I'd probably have to, give it like a 6 or 5 out of 10 because it's a cheesy generic movie. It's not good, but it's fun.
There's nothing new to the genre. It's just it's a killer snake movie. There's nothing too crazy. You got a hot chick, you got a giant killer snake on a boat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd rate it the same. Like for snake movies, this is probably the creme de la creme of snake movies right here. This is probably the 10 out of 10 for the snake shit.
Yeah, this is the best snake movie that you're gonna get.
Yeah, this is
made a better snake movie.
Yeah, this is it right here, guys, for snake shit. But yeah, theatrical, regular regular shit. Yeah, it's like 5. Yeah, 5 out of 5.
But as far as snake movies goes, it slithers into the top spot, near and dear in my heart. Anaconda. There you have it, ghouls and gals. Anaconda. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let us know in the comments below. And like always, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Saturday Night Horror Theater. I'll see you, ghouls and gals, in the next one. I'm Ryan T, and he's
Yo, Sid Retro, man. Follow us online. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, man. Let us know if you guys want to keep this content coming in. What movie should we do next, man?
Let us know.
If you know some crazy movies that we can that we'll get a kick out of watching, post them in the comments, man. We're open to suggestions.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. See y'all later.